Hello everyone, and welcome to my Bold and Beautiful Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. After Ridge hurls accusations and Taylor shows up wearing his shirt, Brooke breaks down in tears. Monday, December 23, 2024, on today's episode of The Bold and the Beautiful, Brooke is unable to speak edgewise, Zen conceals his actual emotions from Hope, and Steffi searches for a Christmas miracle. Zen tells Brooke in a flashback that she will battle for Ridge and Forrester to reclaim the business. He remembers saying thank you and promising to keep silent. Hope observes the concentrated look on his face as she enters. What are you thinking about? She assumes that he is torn about the changes that are taking place in the area. It's wonderful to be back on Hope for the future, even though Zen detests seeing his family suffer. It must feel like whiplash, Hope chuckles. Finn and Steffi clasp hands while laughing over the children's sleeping patterns at the Cliff House. Finn talks on how fortunate he is to have such a lovely family. Steffi concurs that they're fortunate. She will always be grateful for their family. Finn assumes she's considering her parents. She regrets the years they lost when her father developed an obsession with Brooke. Joining Carter and Hope in that repulsive takeover after what she did to him. It's unbelievable that she would turn on my father once more. Taylor is upstairs at the Forrester estate telling Ridge that she has always loved him when Brooke knocks on the door outside. Can I buy you a drink? He jokes that he pours them each when she answers yes. They kiss and toast while seated on the bed. The alcohol falls on her top as he leans in. She leaves to dry off. Brooke walks into the house downstairs and surveys the space. Ridge, she screams out, are you here? As she makes her way to the stairway, he places the drinks down and heads downstairs. Brooke is happy to be there. She has to speak with him even though she is aware that it is late. Finn believes Brooke must have known Ridge would be upset about her taking over as CEO at the Cliff home. Steffi believes she can use seduction to get out of it, but she is being betrayed. It's ridiculous. She is certain Hope is attempting to persuade Carter to rename the company Logan Creations. She is attempting to exterminate them from the building because she is power-hungry. She complains that she should quit expressing her emotions, saying, it's not happening. They will enjoy opening presents and singing carols since they have Christmas to look forward to. It's a moment of magic. Especially since Brooke's latest betrayal could possibly bring my parents closer together, she says, expressing her anger against Hope, Carter, and Brooke without allowing them to spoil the Christmas. Hope assures Zen at Forrester that he need not conceal his emotions from her. Being a Forrester, it goes without saying that he will feel something when the guard changes. She wants him to know how much they value him and that he is more than just a name. She is thanked by Zen. Admittedly, he feels conflicted. Hope advises him to reconsider and give the new leadership some time. Zen acknowledges there is a lot to take in, saying, Forrester Creations is under new management now, and that isn't going to change. Hope claims that they are demonstrating to the world that the business is moving in the wrong way. He inquires as to what the world is witnessing by getting rid of his grandfather, Ridge, and Steffi. According to Hope, they resigned on their own initiative. Just give this exciting new era at Forrester Creations a chance, she says, without asking him not to feel conflicted. As she leaves, Zen observes that new era might not last long. Ridge tells Brooke at the Forrester mansion that he already knows what she is going to tell him. He noticed her announcement, Brooke realizes. She wanted to explain because she didn't want him to learn that way. What? He yells, what? She was aware of his feelings, yet he nonetheless went over there and took over as CEO. You deceived us all. Even worse, you deceived me. Brooke starts, once you hear what Ridge interrupts, tirading about Carter's plans for a luxury brand and his business being the playground for Logan. I'm angry with you. I'm furious with you. You cannot deny that you assumed the role of CEO. This is all for you, scowls Brooke. Oh, he exclaims, this is all for me. For me, you stabbed me in the back, they started this business from scratch, he rants. She repays them in this way because they were always kind to the Logans. This is how you pay my father back, he claims that she betrayed Eric. Excellent work. After Brooke betrayed him, Finn could see this at the Cliff House reuniting Steffi's parents. It should go without saying. Steffi will do every effort to prevent the coup, but if something good comes of it, it might be the Christmas miracle for her family. Brooke tries to clarify at the Forrester mansion, but he yells that hope reached her in the same manner as she reached Carter. She begs him to give her an opportunity to speak. Abruptly, Taylor, dressed in one of Ridge's shirts, emerges at the top of the stairs. Brooke narrows her eyes and gasps. What's happening? She leaves without waiting for a response. Taylor inquires about Ridge's well-being. Yeah, he replies, and they embrace. Brooke is outside, crying. Steffi is praying for a Christmas miracle when Taylor, half-naked, interrupts Brooke before he can explain anything to Ridge. Brooke hurried to see Ridge as he got into bed with Taylor, hoping that he wouldn't get the wrong idea. Brooke knocks on the front door, determined to find out why she accepted the CEO position, while the palm trees outside rustle as Ridge and Taylor make out in bed. Taylor assures him that her love for him has never diminished. He serves them beverages. He spills his drink over her top as he leans in to kiss her. She leaves to get dry. I agree to receive tailored advertisements and emails. Before calling up the stairs, Brooke mumbles Ridge as she enters the downstairs. She says she needs to speak with him when he comes down. He gives her a scowl. He is already aware of her significant announcement. She wanted to inform him herself and apologizes for that. She has betrayed them all, he claims. She betrayed him, which was the worst part. He exclaims that she has angered him greatly and won't listen to her excuses. She is unable to justify assuming the role of CEO. She is adamant that this is all for you. He claims that she stabbed him in the back. Ridge rants about the Logan's good treatment and the deception. He attacks her for betraying his father, and she is unable to speak. How could she have gone over to that filth, as he accuses her of doing? Before she has a chance to explain, Taylor descends the stairs in just his shirt. Heartbroken, Brooke leaves. After asking Ridge if he's all right, Taylor holds him. While drawing at the Forrester office, Zend remembers Brooke informing him that she only accepted the CEO position in order to defend Ridge and the family. He's looking intense, says Hope, interrupting. He blinks as she asks him what's on his mind. She is certain that he is experiencing turmoil due to all of the changes. That's putting it mildly, he continues, but it feels great to be back at HFTF. She advises him to express his emotions honestly. He is a valuable member of HFTF and must be feeling some type of what? Although he's treading carefully, he praises her for that. Give things a chance, she says. The new management won't be changing. He grinned. She is aware that the changes are difficult to cope with. At the top, they discuss the optics of losing the rest of his family. She encourages him to give the exciting new era a chance, but she won't tell him not to be conflicted. The new period may not last long, he thinks to himself as she leaves. Steffi and Finn put the children to bed at the Cliff House and Steffi talks about how much he enjoys seeing them sleep. She will always be grateful for their family. As they discuss her parents, she recalls all the time they squandered while her father was obsessed with Brooke. The fact that Brooke deceived her father one more still shocks her. He believes Brooke is smart enough to understand what she was doing. Steffi claims that she cannot get out of this by seducing others. She believes that Hope intends to rename the building Logan Creations and expel the family from it. He advises her not to believe that theory. She talks about how happy the kids are for the holidays since she doesn't want to vent any longer. She also hopes that her parents will get along better as a result of Brooke's betrayal. He sees that taking place. It should go without saying. Although Steffi despises the coup, there may be a benefit. It might be a Christmas miracle for her family. This year, the Logans unite in a stunning show of love and support to support Brooke during a time when she most needs it. Christmas is a time of happiness, family, and togetherness. With the love and support of her sisters, kids, and extended family, Brooke is the focus of her family's attention over the holiday season. As the Logans come together to remind Brooke of her value and their unshakable relationship, the joyous occasion is permeated with a sense of healing and rebirth. The Logan household is transformed into a wintry paradise as the Christmas preparations get underway. The scene is set for a mystical party with garlands, twinkling lights, and a tall Christmas tree decked out with heartfelt decorations. Amid the chaos, Brooke is reluctant to enjoy the celebrations to the fullest because her recent hardships have clouded her normally vivacious personality. But Katie and Donna, her sisters, are determined to cheer her up and make this Christmas one to remember. Brooke is taken aside for an emotional talk with Katie, who is always the voice of compassion and reason. "Brooke, you've been through so much this year," she adds in a kind but strong tone. "But you're not by yourself." Her words strike a deep chord with Brooke, who starts to feel the stirrings of appreciation and optimism. "We're here for you, every step of the way." Donna, who never fails to brighten the day, draws Brooke into the kitchen to assist with cookie baking and to share recollections of previous Christmases. The Logan family comes together in full force on the day of the celebration, with each member contributing their distinct personality and enthusiasm to the events. The children come with Hope and Liam, and as they hurry to hang their handcrafted ornaments on the tree, their laughter fills the air. Brooke's oldest daughter Bridget, who flew in to be a part of the big day, surprised everyone by showing up. Her presence serves as a reminder of the love that endures despite time and distance, and it soothes Brooke's soul. Katie leads a poignant toast, raising her glass in honor of Brooke, which serves as the celebration's focal point. To Brooke, she starts, her voice steady and passionate. "A strong, elegant, and resilient woman. You may have been put to the test this year, but it also made us realize how amazing you are." Everyone in the room celebrates and applauds, echoing the words, "We love you, and we're so proud to call you our sister." Overwhelmed by the abundance of affection, Brooke suppresses her tears as she expresses gratitude to her family for their steadfast support. From the sharing of stories around the fireplace to the thoughtful gift-giving, the evening is full of happy and meaningful moments. A handcrafted photo album with heartfelt notes and images on every page is given to Brooke by her grandchildren. Their naive explanation makes her smile. "We made this so you can always remember how much we love you, Grandma." Ridge, who has been observing from the sidelines, acknowledges the beauty and power that Brooke adds to their life in a private moment. The air is filled with laughter and music as the family comes together to sing carols, their voices harmonizing flawlessly. Everyone is kept captivated by Donna's silly antics, while Hope and Liam's kids' spontaneous dancing performances bring a whimsical touch. The obvious happiness is evidence of the Logan family's resilience and capacity to find happiness even under the most trying circumstances. With a heart full of love and gratitude, Brooke considers the day's events as the evening comes to an end. Her spirit has been revived by her family's love and support, which serves as a constant reminder of her resilience and their unbreakable link. The Logans' joint endeavor to support her serves as a potent reminder of the value of family, particularly during the holidays. For Brooke, this Christmas turns into a pivotal time, a time of healing and rejuvenation that prepares her for the coming year. Knowing that she is never alone, she finds the strength to confront her obstacles head-on while surrounded by her family's love and support. This Christmas will be remembered and treasured for years to come because of the Logans' constant support and their capacity to unite in love and unity. When Ridge's actions push Brooke to the limit, she finds herself at a crossroads and has a vulnerable moment that has the power to alter everything. Brooke feels the weight of rejection and heartbreak bearing down on her in ways she hasn't felt in years as Ridge turns to Taylor, rekindling the fire of their complex past. She is confronted with the intolerable truth of her broken relationship with the man she believed would always be by her side as she is alone in the quiet of her empty house. As Brooke considers using alcohol to numb the pain, this emotional upheaval prepares the ground for a risky relapse into past behaviors. Unspoken grudges resurface during a tense argument between Ridge and Brooke at the beginning of the chapter. Brooke is greatly offended by Ridge's choice to spend more time with Taylor, ostensibly due to shared family worries. She is aware of their past and cannot help but notice the recurring pattern of Ridge turning to Taylor in times of adversity. Despite Brooke's best efforts to appear calm, anyone watching can see the holes in her facade. As Brooke relives the events leading up to this point, her internal conflict gets worse. The brutal reality of their current circumstances is contrasted with memories of better moments spent with Ridge. There are many unanswerable questions that plague her. Did she push him away? Had she been able to do anything more? She is plagued by these ideas, which make her feel more alone every second of the day. Brooke's previous demons start to reappear in this vulnerable state. Once a coping strategy she battled to resist, alcohol's allure turns become a seductive diversion from the suffering. Initially, it's merely a passing thought that is promptly discarded. However, the temptation intensifies as the days pass and Ridge's absence becomes more noticeable. She is cruelly reminded of how easy she may relapse into a familiar, numbing oblivion by the sight of an unopened bottle in the corner of her kitchen. The pivotal moment occurs when Brooke's emotions overtake her on a particularly solitary evening. Sitting in the darkened living room, she is gazing at a picture of herself and Ridge in their more carefree days. She says, tears streaming down her cheeks, "Why wasn't I enough?" She is pushed to the limit by the pain of Ridge's decisions and the weight of her self-doubt. She enters the kitchen, staring at the bottle. Her hesitant, undecided hand lingers over it. Tension is high as Brooke struggles with her inner demons and her strong need to get away from her suffering. She is about to give in when she hears a knock on the door. Hope is here to see how her mother is doing because she felt something wasn't right. Brooke is saved by Hope's arrival, which keeps her from going over the edge. Hope gives words of support and reminds Brooke of her fortitude and resiliency throughout their poignant talk. Hope's voice is full of love and resolve as she exclaims, "You've overcome so much, Mom. Neither he nor anybody else is necessary to confirm your value. You are sufficient in your current state." Brooke experiences a sea change as a result of Hope's steadfast support. She understands that although Ridge's acts have caused her great pain, they do not define who she is. Her family's love and support, especially from her kids, gives her the courage to confront her grief head-on without turning to old coping mechanisms. By choosing to pour the bottle down the sink, Brooke demonstrates her dedication to herself and her ongoing process of development and recovery. The complexity of Brooke's battle is not downplayed in the plot. It draws attention to the emotional suffering and the very real temptation that can cause someone to think about resorting back to unhealthy coping techniques. In addition, it emphasizes the value of support networks as well as the strength of love and connection in getting through life's most trying times. Brooke's story serves as a reminder of her ability to bounce back from setbacks and a testament to her perseverance. Following this emotional experience, Brooke starts concentrating on regaining her independence and sense of self-worth. She finds comfort in the steadfast support of her friends and family. Even though Ridge's actions hurt her, they also helped her grow by forcing her to rediscover the courage and tenacity that have always been her defining characteristics. Brooke's life undergoes a sea change as a result of the encounter, opening a new chapter characterized by self-determination and a revitalized sense of direction. Audiences find great resonance in this plot, which offers a potent examination of subjects like sorrow, resiliency, and the need of self-care. It serves as a reminder to viewers that despite life's most trying circumstances, there is always hope and that loved ones' support may make all the difference. For everyone who has ever experienced comparable difficulties, Brooke's choice to turn away from alcohol and toward her family and herself is a success. It's a tale of strength, redemption, and the eternal power of love, for oneself as much as for others. As Taylor and Ridge find themselves in a precarious situation that shakes their entwined families and rekindles long-standing rivalries, the drama heightens. When Luna's attack is revealed, Bill finds himself at the heart of yet another volatile situation as tensions rise, leading to a violent reaction from the protective patriarch. In the meanwhile, as Christmas celebrations get underway, the holiday season offers a glimmer of hope and an opportunity for redemption amid the mayhem. Unexpectedly, Taylor and Ridge's covert meeting is revealed, leading to a flurry of accusations and heartache. For weeks, the tension has been rising as Ridge, caught between two passionate loves, takes comfort in Taylor's compassionate presence. Since Brooke is the one who catches them, their moment of connection, which was sparked by their shared past and unresolved feelings, takes a drastic turn. Ridge's guilt, Taylor's guarded vulnerability, and Brooke's destruction clash in this emotionally charged scene. "How were you able to?" Brooke insists, her voice quivering with a mixture of grief and rage. Ridge's attempts to clarify only serve to widen the gap, and the three are now dealing with the consequences. Bill is caught off guard by the news of Luna's attack since he has been too busy with his own schemes. As the details of the attack and Luna's injuries become clear, the enigma surrounding the tragedy necessitates immediate action. As anticipated, Bill's response is ferocious. His protective nature takes over and he swears to find the truth and apprehend the offender. His steely resolve sets the tone for what's to follow as he vows, "No one lays a hand on someone I care about and gets away with it." As he strikes a balance between his desire for vengeance and his obligation to assist Luna in her recuperation, the assault forces Bill to face his own priorities. As families gather to celebrate Christmas, the holiday season provides a respite from the chaos. The celebrations serve as a moving reminder of the resilience of love and forgiveness in the midst of strife and betrayal. Warmth and nostalgia are evoked by the festive decor and sparkling lights that adorn the Logan and Forrester residences. The holidays are bittersweet for Brooke because she finds comfort in her family's devotion but finds it difficult to reconcile her feelings for Ridge. The kids of Hope and Liam add a feeling of purity and happiness to the festivities, and their delight and laughter serve as a reminder of what really counts. As the assembled families try to put aside their disagreements for the sake of harmony, the Christmas meal turns into a pivotal moment. Ridge, who is torn between Taylor and Brooke, is watched closely as both ladies work through their complicated feelings. With her signature power, Brooke delivers a moving speech about the value of forgiveness and family, with a message that Ridge can relate to. Taylor, on the other hand, is calm yet thoughtful as she considers the decisions that have brought her to this point. In a shocking turn of events, Bill unexpectedly shows up at the Christmas party with Luna as a guest. As the family questions his intentions and his relationship to Luna, his arrival causes tension and curiosity. But Bill surprises everyone by revealing a rare moment of sensitivity while putting aside his typical bluster. He acknowledges, "This year has taught me that nothing is more important than the people we care about," his eyes still fixed on Luna as he makes a silent promise to keep her safe no matter what. Moments of reconciliation and connection start to surface as the evening goes on. Because of their shared love for their kids, Hope and Steffi are able to put aside their long-standing animosity and have a rare moment of understanding. Always the pillars of the family, Eric and Quinn provide support and advice to people in need. Even Brooke and Taylor are able to maintain a shaky truce, with their common past with Ridge acting as a source of hurt as well as a basis for compassion. In the episode's climactic moment, the family assembles around the piano for a moving performance of Silent Night. The emotionally charged music acts as a unifying factor, bringing together members who have been at odds for the majority of the year. Despite the trauma that has separated them, Brooke and Ridge maintain an unbreakable bond as they exchange a lingering glance. As she watches from a distance, Taylor quietly decides that she would prioritize her own happiness over holding on to a love that has brought her a great deal of pain. Viewers are left feeling hopeful and eager for what comes next as the titles roll. This Christmas celebration's revelations, conflicts, and moments of grace pave the way for fresh starts and the potential for recovery. A tapestry of drama and redemption is woven together by Taylor and Ridge's secret, Bill's response to Luna's attack, and the holiday celebrations, reminding viewers of the enduring strength of love, forgiveness, and the spirit of the season.